everyone, I'm Belle and today I'll be giving you guys some warm-up ideas for the classroom. But before we do that, please make sure to subscribe to my channel. I put a new video every single Friday. Also, don't forget to turn on your post notifications and click the bell so that YouTube tells you whenever I post a video. And don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up. And check out my course, Be the Material, if you are a teacher, and check out all my social media. The link will be in the description down below, especially my Instagram and my TikTok, because I post there a lot. I post on my Instagram every single day, and I post content for teachers and students. So whether you are a teacher or a student, you will like my Instagram and my TikTok. So yeah, without further ado, let's go right into the video. I know that for us teachers, sometimes we run out of ideas, and that happens to every single teacher, whether you are a new teacher or a person who's been teaching for a long time. This has probably happened to you at some point. So I just want to share with you guys some of the warm-ups that I do the most in my classes, and you can change them. They are very versatile. So you can change the content and keep the model of the activity. So that's how I chose those activities, because they are really versatile and you can definitely adapt them according to the content that you want and to the level that you want, because we all know that sometimes it's hard to find good warm-ups for every single group and every single level. So that's definitely a challenge. So with that in mind, here are the warm-up ideas. So the first idea that I have for you is a snowball fight. I love this one. So again, you can play this activity with every single age group, and you give them a slip of paper and you tell them to write a question on the paper. Fold it in like a ball, a snowball format, and they throw the ball at each other, and the other person has to like pick up a ball and answer the question. So this one is really cool. Sometimes they throw the balls in the middle of the classroom and everybody has to stand up and pick up a ball. So already this is something that already changes the mood and makes everybody happy and excited, because they have to stand up for this activity. And we all know that, activities that you have to stand up, of course, they need to have a point. It's not just, standing up for the sake of standing up, but they need to have a point. And this activity is a great example of that. And they stand up to get the question and answer the question. So this definitely affects the mood of the classroom, of the of the lesson, the entire lesson, in a very good way. So I really like this activity. The students like it, and according to their level. If they are beginners, they will write like beginner questions. So if they are more advanced, they will write more advanced questions. So this is something that you can play with every single group that you have, every single level that you have, and whether they are like teens or adults, this is a good activity. For kids, maybe depending on the age. For very young learners, I wouldn't recommend. For young learners, depends. If they're pre-teens, then yes, but if they are like 8 or 7, I don't recommend. But like if they are pre-teens or teenagers or adults, highly recommend this activity. So the next warm-up activity that I have is called Concentration, Pay Attention, and it's actually a song, and it's actually a memory game. So I love memory games, every single type of memory game, and this one is a song, so I really like it. It's really fun, especially for big groups. So if you have a big group, this activity is for you. If you have a small group, it works too, but it will be finished like in 2 seconds. So you can play many rounds if you have a small group. If you have a large group, you can play fewer rounds, but it will be more challenging. So here's how it works. So you sing concentration, pay attention. So when you do this, like they sing together, they sing along, everybody. So concentration, pay attention. The name is, so you say a name and then you say the word is, and the person that you called will say a name. So for example, concentration, pay attention. The name is Mary. The word is, and Mary says a word. And then you sing it again. Concentration, pay attention. The name is Jeffrey. The word is. So Jeffrey has to remember Mary's word and say a new word. Okay, so do you see what I mean? So the last person will have to remember the entire group's words. So this is very, very challenging. So it's really a really good game for like a large group because it's super challenging, and it's great for adults and teens, preteens too. I love this game, and you can play it in like the class as well. Not only as a warm-up activity, you can adapt this activity to work on vocabulary, so you can use it as like a vocabulary practice moment. So this is a great game, a great vocabulary game, and vocabulary games, like they can get a little boring, but like this one is really cool, and they pay attention because they want to remember. It's like a competition in a way because they don't want to fail, and so this is a great game. I like it a lot, and you can play, if you want to revise something in the beginning of the class, you can play it as a revision game from, the previous class's vocabulary. So again, great game. I love it. I really, really love it. So let's go to the next one. So the next warm-up activity that I have is called train station. So this is definitely not the first time that I've talked about train station here, and it won't be the last. Because train station is a great activity for drilling and for like vocabulary, for grammar too, so it's just an amazing activity. So now you will see that it's also good for warm-up moments. So here's how it works. So if you've been here for a while, you definitely know this activity, but if you're new here, here's how train station works. So you ask the students to make 2 lines in the classroom. So they stand up and go to the middle of the classroom and form 2 lines. So the lines are facing each other. So this student is facing this student, and so on and so forth. So the right line asks the questions and the left line answers the questions. The right line is the station, so the station never moves. And the left line is the train. The train moves. This can change, okay? This is just an example with the right line and the left line, but you can change. You can definitely like make the right line the train, the left line the station. It doesn't really make a difference. So anyways, you put some prompts. You can put some prompts on the board of questions, and these prompts will be used by the students on the question line, the right line, and the left line will answer the questions. So you say, okay, right line questions, left line answers, go. So they ask the questions. When you realize that the right line has asked all the questions, you say, okay, so now the train has to move. So they are like this, right? So the student in front of the left line moves to the back of the line, and everybody goes to the front. So this student goes to the back, and now this student is talking to this student, and everybody is talking to a different person. Okay, so you can also change for the second round. You can ask the left line to ask the questions and the right line to answer the questions, because that way everybody can ask and answer questions, and everybody gets to talk to everybody. So that's the beauty of this game. Everybody has to talk to everybody. So it's not a game that people just, stay in their comfort zone. So no, they have to talk to everyone. They have to leave their comfort zones, and that's what I love about this activity. And my last tip is, this is not like an activity or anything, but this is just like an extra tip, and it is There's always something happening in the world. So if you use those things, those current things in your favor, you win, and the students win, and everybody wins, because the students want to talk about something current. They don't want to talk about like imaginary things. Okay, let's pretend, let's make believe. No, they don't want that. They want real topics. They want to talk about real things. And that's something that sometimes the teachers, during all the hustle and bustle of the daily lives, we tend to forget them sometimes. But I really feel like the teachers should always use those topics in their favor, because like they're what's current, and the students are there to speak English. And when they travel, when they like meet people from foreign countries and they want to speak English, do you think they'll talk about imaginary situations? Not really. Not like 90% of the time, that won't be the case. So they want to talk about the things that are happening. So use this in your favor. I can't stress this enough. Okay? So this is it for today, because this video is getting a little long. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. Again, make sure to subscribe to my channel, turn on post notifications, click the bell, check out all my social media, my Instagram, TikTok, Twitter. Don't forget to check out my course video material if you are an English teacher. It will definitely be very, very helpful for you. So make sure to do that. Leave in the comments below what other warm-up activities you do in your classes. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I see you next Friday for a brand new video. Bye!